Peace. Welcome everybody to Mikey Ice TV, aka Beyond the VHS. I got a special guest today that I'm gonna bring onto the live, and we're gonna be talking about some history, some VHS history though too as well. But what's up, Art of Freestyle? And we're just gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be pretty dope. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna get it started. So could you please join the live? Yo, what's going on, Art of Freestyle? You know how to do it. Remind you, hit the request button, and it says request to join video. There we go. Let me see if I can get the headphones going. Yeah, is it going?
What's up, brother?
Okay.
What up, Mike?
Yeah, Riston, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. Just blessed, man. Just blessed being a daddy,
Right.
taking care of the next generation.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring you on though, bro, because I know you've been seeing all the love that you've been getting lately, and I kind of just wanted to focus on that today, though, just to show you um how much appreciation that I have for you and these dudes. Though every time I'm just being honest, every time I'm having conversation, they're just like Ravine, Ravine, and it blows my mind because it's coming from like different generations. Though you get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Whether if it's like the old generation, even if it's like people from other side of the world, is like your name is always intertwined into the conversation, and that's something that's what I want to talk to you about. We don't have to go, the other route. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be able to share this with you so people can see it and be like, oh, because it means a lot to a lot of people, though, bro.
Wow. I mean, it's all love. That's what I mean. Like, when it comes down to it, it's like, this hip hop saved a lot of us from, poverty, from gang life, from, just
Hmm.
bad situations. So, like, all we had to give was love, you know what I mean? And we weren't going down a bad path in a sense of what we were choosing. We were choosing to go out and have fun and enjoy ourselves. Well, we didn't have much, but we knew we could enjoy ourselves with friends, and
Right.
so, when we went out, I mean, I was in love, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all about the love, man. And if people felt that love and they're giving it back, that's how it should work in a circle. That's how energy, we keep each other charged. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
like, thank you. I thank everybody, brother. Thank you, brother, for having a good show. Yours is one of the only ones I would support. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's because it's just love. You know what I mean? It's never been anything else. So, to keep that love going and spread it, word up, man. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
thank everybody who's been sharing that love and recognizing and reciprocating and making it reciprocal energy. You know what I mean? And we support each
Right.
other.
And that's what I wanted to show you, though, and I just want you to always know that you're truly appreciated, though, bro. And it goes beyond the VHS. It goes beyond the internet. It's like it's a
Keely,
family of, yeah, it's
she's
a
on.
family.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? Like if you want to,
bless
yeah,
up. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's what I'm
people.
saying, Mike. You know what's up, man. We rock circles. We're dancers. We're energy builders. We're giving something that's unseen that the camera can't capture. You know what I mean? The
Hmm.
camera can't. They don't make these cameras where you could smell what's going on the movie. You know what I mean? They don't make. They don't. There's so many dimensions lost in this phone. Even the VHS, even
Right.
all that. But when you were there, um you know what I mean? What it did was it just downloaded a lot of data into our system. You know what I mean? So having that data on how the elements can become something healing, how circles can become something that's healing for you in your situation.
True.
A lot of us people were on the brink of suicide. You know what I mean? But what did we choose to do? We chose to dance ourselves to death instead of,
Hmm.
you know, fight ourselves to death or do something else. So this dance is, man, is so powerful. This love is so powerful. What God is providing us, sunlight and air and sustenance, that's a beautiful thing, man. And when you can relate with people on an energetic level, on an unspoken level, you know, and
Hmm.
because everything that our relationship was built on the unspoken more than the spoken, you know what I
I
mean?
know.
And a lot of people in the circle and the ciphers, like Keely was just saying, some of the best ciphers we had together, yes, because we were speaking the original language, which is energy, which is passing energy and giving
Ooh.
energy, and linking with people in a beautiful way, and one that doesn't, I think, you know, because in our culture we found something, you know what I'm saying, we discovered it, just like we
Hmm.
they go into the earth and dig for precious metals and things like that. What we were doing was we were going into some other realm, and we were finding other things, you know what I'm saying, like connections, and we found golden connections, man. That's what I'm saying. With unspoken language, we tapped into something higher, and we mined a really precious energy that will radiate forever, you know.
Right. You're right. It's gonna radiate forever because it's like where our energy and our legacy is in the ether.
We're uploading into the ethers a positive vibration, a positive um transmutation of energy. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And it stays there for others to gather. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, man, I support anybody who's gonna choose life over death. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you dance, you're choosing life. You know what I mean? You're choosing
Hmm.
to celebrate and honor your body. And the human body is the ultimate technology, not an iPhone, not an iPad, not any technology. It's the
Hmm.
human body. So when we're discovering ourselves through dance, I think dance are some of the most advanced people on the planet. And dance people, you know what I mean, dancers are enlightened beings a lot of the times. I mean, you have to be enlightened to even go out there and try it, you know what I mean? So
It kept my
to know that
mind
it's the
sharp
smart
though.
thing to do, to discover yourself, to learn yourself, to learn your flexibility, your limits, to learn gravity and balance and equilibrium and quick twitch fibers, and you know what I mean, and sending information to your body in an instant, and
Hmm.
reacting and connecting to music and vibration. And also, not just the DJ, people are vibration. People
Hmm.
always think that DJ set the tones too, but you got to remember it was the human behind that DJ turntable. So it's the human that carries the music within him, and everybody is a song. You're a song, bro, and you're always playing. You know what I'm saying? You're like you're this tune and you're this upbeat. Me, I'm a song, I'm music. So you can hear my vibration if you're tuned in, if you're tapped into that type of technology, a
Hmm.
self. And that's what dance in general, not just breaking, but high grade dance is supposed to do. You're supposed to tap you into yourself, man. It's supposed to
Hmm.
tap you into your own technology. You know what I mean? Of manifestation, of celebration, of energy building, of health. So you know what I mean?
Right.
I spread this, I promote this, brother. This, you promote this. I'm like, I'm still on that page. I never left. You know what I mean? I'm still about health and wealth. And I'm telling everybody to dance because it's healthy.
Oh, I love it. I feel like when I dance and I turn off the music, like I feel my sensories though, bro.
Thank
Like
you,
my eyesight is
brother.
like
Thank you.
my eyesight is sharper though, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
my feet is moving differently though, bro. Like I get up with a pep in my step.
So we're, as dancers, you know, I believe that we're chosen people to remind people to dance, to enjoy life, to listen to music, to paint, to, you know what I mean, like to tap into the higher technologies, not war, not strife, not gang banging, not
Hmm.
set tripping, not, you know what I mean, like a higher form of being and a higher form of communication, so we can build a great future for the next 7 generations. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And people hate me because I tell you to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people who hate me because I tell them to not drink bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And You know what I mean? I tell them to worship God and not worship the devil. They get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just saying it for real. It's like, I love people. I love life, man. I'm a
Yeah.
survivor of suicide, and I come out the other side. And so I'm telling people that there is a other side, that there is
Hmm.
another way, that where you don't be self-destructive. You know what I'm saying? With your energies. And people are energies in music. So, brother, I love you. The song that you always play, you play that shit consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just vibes when we come around each other.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You're the only show I would ever even talk on right now, because a lot of the people out there, I don't want to uh,
I
give
know.
them knowledge upon us. You
And
know what I mean?
everybody,
They'll
and
abuse it.
a lot of people know that already though too though.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody that really tapped in to what you're about, they know that you refuse to do other people's shit though. You know, so for
Mm-hmm.
me, I feel happy that you decided like to do this because it just shows the world that me and you are like this though, bro.
Word up, brother.
We're honestly everybody that's watching me and Remind Friendship, we're going on 30 years friendship next
Word up.
year. Next year, 1994.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2024, bro.
And bro, like I said, you ain't skipped. The needle ain't skipped. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And it just the beat goes on, and we downloaded the data of hip
Hmm.
hop within our
Hmm.
atoms and within all of our spiritual hard drives and ether hard drives. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
we remember all the jams and all the good vibes. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, people don't understand that we come from poverty and we come from gang banging and violence and drug addict parents most of the times. You know what I'm saying? So
Because
it's
they
like, people
wrote
don't
three
have
decades,
no
right?
idea when we turn the negative situation. You know, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, Mike. This is real. My mom would have been proud of me if I was a killing gang banger.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I would have made my family a little bit proud on my mom's side. Like she would have been a little bit like, oh yeah, I got me a real thug. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, I grew up like that. My mom was pushing me towards gang banging and all that. My mom was in a gang. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So my mom was a gang banger. So
Hmm.
it's like, I grew up around that shit. So for me to transmutate that energy that I saw in the life that they lived and they chose to live, and I transmutated that shit into some positive energy, bro. And that's what we give to people, and people, real ghetto people who earn this shit, like from the ghetto. I'm not trying to front. We're from the ghetto. Like, this dance is from the ghetto. It's from poverty. It's from drug addict parents. Like I said, it's from almost a hopeless situation. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? So we we survived it, and we spread it out there because we knew this could save young men and young women's lives. And I
Right.
hope it's just doing its work. I'm not gonna bag on the scene. I don't agree with a lot of those shit that's going on in the scene, but I'm
Mm.
glad it's doing the works and it's helping young men and young women's lives. And if they need our moves to get there, then they can use them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I see
but
it.
just get
Yeah.
there. Just get there. Get to that higher self, to where you learn to value yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you learn how to not be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
you get to experience some freedom while you're here. And the freedom is your style, is you dancing the way you want to dance, you being who you are, you moving the way you're a connect. You don't need no middleman. You know what I'm saying? There's a direct connection to the creator. So
Hmm.
I'm like the creator. I'm creating. So there doesn't always have to be a regurgitation of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're connected to the creator. So you should, like, they should stop teaching workshops. They should start teaching people how to dance the way they're supposed to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
I like that.
allowing
Hmm.
people to build on their style, because
Mm.
we're yet to discover. You know what I mean? We're as human. This is a constant tech. This is a physical technology. So the levels is always going to be taken. The data is always going to be taken and rising. So we need the new, fresh styles, not just always dancing like they're from our era or from, you know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be new
Oh,
shit
okay.
made up, and we need to allow for people to create. And there is a lot of amazing dancers out there that don't get shine. I'm telling you, a lot. Like, I've seen them, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
they're superstars. They just not into the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. And so I like to cultivate that. I tell everybody, cultivate your own style, because you got a style. You are a
Hmm.
star. you have a connection and be that in its entirety. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying?
right. I got a story that I want to share. That's between me and you. You remember the time when I picked you up from Modesto and I brought you to Madeira and we battled. We battled a crew called the Sawtooth Crew, and that was the first time that honestly I can say that all of us battles, me, you, Wicks, Crumbs, and Valentino. Remember we battled in Madeira?
Yes.
Like, do you remember that? Can you remember that day? Can you kind of speak on that?
I,
Because a lot of people from Madeira watched this video too.
yo, that shit is classic because you know what? That shit is so classic because I want to see that footage.
You you won the solo because remember there was a 1-on-1.
Yeah.
You won that.
Yeah, but nobody really wanted to battle me. So there was like it wasn't even fair
Right.
at that time. You know what I'm saying? It was like nobody really entered. It was like one other dude, right? Or something like that and
Yeah.
got
Somebody said
smoked.
love from Denmark.
Oh, love Denmark, love worldwide. A lot of people been giving love. I'm sorry I haven't read the message. I'm just connecting with my brother, but you know what I'm saying? God bless everybody out there that's tuned in, man, and stay tuned. I mean, tuned to that 528 loves hertz vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And even raise it higher and higher to the frequencies of, you know what I'm saying, of love and amplified. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, see, they don't understand energy, Mike. We got to teach them about energy. All y'all need to learn about some energy. All the breaking community and the house community and all of the community needs to learn about energy, how we build energy. This, like I said, you can't capture that through the camera. You have to be there, and that's why
Mm.
a lot of people miss it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when
Yeah.
you amplify around me, it's an amplifier. When we touch and we even stand in the same cipher, yo, that's already amplified energy. And then you get another brother, and then you get another sister, and then you get another brother that's on the same frequency. And now the circle is like booming. It's like this big ball of you know what I mean? Of like you
That's how it
became
was
one being
at Triangle
together.
Flavor. Yeah,
And
that's
there's
how we
no
were at Triangle
talk.
Flavor.
There's no talk. There's only movement. There's only sacred geometry because your body is, you know what I mean, moving and you guys are talking and you guys are having this conversation and it's enlightening you. You're getting his data, you're getting her data, and you're combining it. And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of people they don't understand energy. They need to go get back to building energy. They're not
Mm.
building energy at jams. They're just doing exhibitions and showing off. You know what I mean? It's not really energy building. They got to remember these. We don't come from the moves. The moves come from us. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And they just forget that. I see sometimes. So it's important that we have these conversations once in a while.
Right.
Not too much because the enemy is also listening.
Love
Um.
from Canada. So far, it's been all love, bro.
Oh, see. Yeah.
Love
God
from
bless you.
Canada.
God
Love
bless
from
everybody
Denmark,
out there,
though.
man. You
Yeah.
know what's up. You know what I mean? You know what's up. It's all about love. And when you every step you take is that heart is beating. You know, you're already powered by this miraculous machinery right here. This
Hmm.
beautiful God-given heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's pumping and your heart is smart. So when you follow your heart, man, you're on the right path. So every time I
Right.
danced with you guys, I was following my heart. I had to be at that jam. I don't know how I got there, but I got there and I danced with y'all. Remember that? Remember?
Yeah.
And I was just there and I danced and I put my energy towards something positive. I know that. And that's what I'm saying, man. Big ups to everybody who uses dance in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing the right thing.
You remember? Well, no, you don't remember, but the video clips that you just posted, like, was that recent or was that like a while back that you were dancing? Looked like it was. You had like the
Oh,
feather and all that.
yeah. That's a while back. That's
Oh,
not
so a
too long
while back.
ago, though. A couple of
Okay.
years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at he
I was.
said, remind verse, Sonic. Yo, Sonic, what's up? Big love, y'all out there. Natural effects. I remember y'all. Big love to all of y'all out there, man. You guys are the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mel, what's up? My sister's on here.
Of course.
209, what's up? Yo, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Mike? You got a good thing going here. That's what I'm saying. I And that's why I just hit people up and said, what do y'all think I should give a podcast? But you know what? Our podcast would be an upgrade to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do it because it's like, you're already there, bro. You're already the one, bro. And they
Yeah.
try to not give you your position. This is everybody who's listening because you know they record this shit and they show it to everybody, right?
Oh yeah,
So
I
so this is the
know.
thing. Those who aren't listening, they don't want to put it this way. Mikey Ice is the realest host and the realest documentary out there that been doing this from the from sense. Zulu all the way, like real foundation. You know what I'm saying? A human being like all of us, but you know what I'm saying? This guy does good works, man. And he's always been pumping hip hop and b-boying and the elements and positivity and knowledge. And I ain't seen, like I said, I ain't seen the needle skip. So, you know what I mean? Like that's legit. And you know,
Yeah.
if there was no such thing as a Micah 9 or AC Alone or Jupiter or all of them, I probably would start rhyming. I start rapping. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that though, bro. I remember every time you would be in the car and you would just start rhyming, and I was to be thinking like, all right, remember you put on the Dell or you put on the
Yeah.
hieroglyphics, and you would just go.
But see, this is the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Since those brothers existed and they were just already amazing at it, I didn't pursue MCing.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? I love to rhyme,
right.
but
I just want to share something real quick, not to cut you off.
no problem.
Somebody just wrote, I already feel empowered by this conversation.
Word, bless. That's there it goes, man. There's the love. That's just working.
Mm-hmm.
That's real hip hop shit. Not this put everybody in competition with each other. Yo, I'm telling you, the competition has deteriorated the scene to no return. You know, we got to build a new scene because they made you so competitive with your brother and sister, with your crewmate, with your, you know what I mean, with your townsman, with your nation man, you know what I mean, with all your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And it made everybody so competitive that ain't nobody building anymore. Why give
Mm.
the enemy the secrets? You know what I'm saying? If you know this guy want to battle you, it's like, why practice with him? Why am I gonna show him my shit? Like, I'm gonna smoke him next week. So it had divided the scene that was once like this, you know what I'm saying? That supported each
Yeah.
other. So now all the competition had just disintegrated the true essence of the connections that we were making with this beautiful art called hip hop and the elements.
Right.
Know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like we need to share information on like the real deal, what it really is about. It's not about this competition. It's not about sponsorship. It's not about money, and it's not about movies. It's not about media. You know what I mean? But I've been pumping that since day one because I
Yes.
already got the value of what this is. This is really valuable, but it's so valuable in such another way. You know what I'm saying? And people, they sell it out because they panic or they're desperate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not desperate because I'm, you know what I mean? I can always fish.
So, so Arista, what year would you say that you first started breaking? Can you remember that?
Bro, come on, man. Come on. I started breaking when breaking came out.
Okay.
I started breaking when Beat Street came out, Wild Style Beat Street, 84, 83, 84.
Okay.
Period. I was popping before that. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I was doing Kung Fu before that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching all the Kung Fu movies. I was a Bruce Lee fanatic. I was a Jackie Chan fanatic. I was always physical. I played football. You know, my dad was a Kali Screamer master. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up physical. I grew up playing every sports there is probably. You know what I'm saying? So it was like breaking was like, you know what I mean? It was just so natural, brother. It was just so, it made too much sense. It was like Kung Fu to me. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But it was like, it was just right there. And like I said, you didn't need a skateboard. You didn't need a bike. You just had your hands, your head, your beanie. You know what I mean? Your knee pads or something if you were lucky. And you just got down. You had to protect yourself. I remember when we would like, see, look, and my sister would tell you right there. She's on the thing. She
Yeah.
remembers. I was 5 years old. Ask her. You know what I mean? Bro, it was not, it was like my dad, you know what I mean? It is me, brother. I'm a real b-boy. Like, I grew up in this shit. That's all I knew. My dad took me to the movies to watch Beat Street. I was hand spinning on a pizza box. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, we tore the pizza box and we put it there in the gravel because you know how the drive-ins got that shit where it's like gravel and dips where you
Oh,
park your
right,
car.
right.
We had to put that shit on the top, and I was hand spinning on the pizza box, brother. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this, and before, like I said, it's just the
Right,
generation. You know what I mean? And God picked some people to do this. He picked me to do this and spread
right.
this dance. This is a beautiful dance that brings people together. It could bring people together, but lately it's been bringing people apart. But you know, when it gets back to the original recipe and the original instructions, start tasting good again.
Mm.
More people start eating it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. So when I first met you, you was going by Ariston though. Like I remember that. Like
No,
from
Riston
your
is my name.
right, Ariston is your name.
Yeah.
What Well, when you got the name reminded you, like, how did you come up with that concept again?
Bro, like I was in the, I remember I was like in the sixth grade. I was started writing poems. You know what I mean? I would write
Okay.
in my notebook and stuff, and but I was started writing a poem how I would remember the Little Bighorn battle. You know what I mean? Like I remember it, like how I was there, how I'm native. You know, I'm half native, I'm half Filipino. That native
Mm-hmm.
side on my mom's side, that blood runs powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a thick, thick thing, you know what I mean? To be native, that kind of native from Lakota, from, you know what I mean? From
Right.
Rosebud, Pine Ridge, Fort Yates, Standing Rock, Lame Deer, you know what I mean? The Cheyenne and
Mm-hmm.
Lakota tribe. We're the original people from here. You know what I'm saying? So that blood is thick, man. And I would always remember how I was native, you know what I mean? But no one knew it because everyone just thought I was a Filipino kid. You know what I mean? I
Me
looked more
too.
Filipino than anything. So I was just like a Filipino kid, but I was different from my cousins a little bit because I had the native in me, you know what I mean? And
Okay.
that shit, like I said, is thick and I remember shit and I remember it. Like I remember, you know what I mean? So in that poem, I call myself Remind. I was like, I'm
Oh.
Remind the scalp collector. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like dropping lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like writing poems, but writing rhymes and shit. And then that always stuck to me, Remind. So I would just write it. Now I would write rewind too, you know what I mean? Remind, rewind, you know, remember, read this, read that, you know? And because my cousin was writing View One at the time, and he was getting them
Oh.
everywhere. He was getting everywhere. He was getting on the train, on the bus. I was like, oh man, that shit is fresh. And so I was like, I gotta write something. I gotta start writing something. You know what I mean? So then I started writing Remind. So you know, every B-boy was a
Oh.
tagger too. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys, they missed everything. They missed it all. They missed cruising. They missed, so they can't even, you know what I mean, have an opinion and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, look at Keith Lee reverse it. Yeah, I still do that with my kids. It's crazy. But yo, check it out. That's the love, brother. That's the love. See, I turned something that's negative into something positive, and we turned it into positive energy, and we distributed it across the world. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so, I mean, I say, you know, much health and wealth to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Even my enemies. Maybe we won't be enemies anymore once you get healthy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm working on my health right now too. So you know what I mean. So I'm born in 1977. Like I said, my sister, she remembers. I was 5 years old. They were taking me to tennis ball courts, and I was called the secret weapon. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And so I was like, that would bring me out only, you know, a special time in the battle. My cousins would bring me out, and they would send me out. I'd do the head spins, and you know what I mean. And I had a good drill. I had, like, you know what I mean. I bray. I was like a little kid. I wanted to be like the kids I saw in breaking and Beach Street and stuff. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I
Um.
want to be like my cousins. You know.
Who do you remember any crews like in the '80s in Stockton?
I remember all of them, bro.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Master Breakers. It was like fucking. There was so many. There was like UFO. There was Kid Caboodle. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of crews in Stockton. There's a lot of break, like fucking Stockton loves breaking, bro. Like, think about it. When breaking came in, they stopped gangbanging and started breaking.
I
And then when breaking
remember.
died, they started gangbanging again. So that's what stopped. That's what I seen the power, bro. Even gangsters in my own hometown, if they knew you break, bro, they respected you. It was like, you got a pass. Like, oh, he break. I don't fuck with him. That dude, yo, do that one move, yo. You know what I'm saying? And like, you can get a pass and go through a fucking hood. You know what I'm saying? And I became friends with the Asians because otherwise they would have kicked my ass or something. They would jump me when I'm rolling through their hood. But then, oh, I know homeboy from Kid Caboodle. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, my cousin. All right. So then I get passage, bro. So breaking provided so much. You know what I'm saying? There's like cats weren't there. You know what I mean? Like, they don't
Yeah.
understand that breaking really, really was loved in the valley.
I want to share something with you
Popping
too,
too.
since you right. I want to share something with you too, since you brought that up, and then we got a good amount of people on here. There was a situation one time I was at Burger King, though, right? And it was a bunch of high school kids, though, bro. And I remember I had my back turned, and some dude got out the car, and he said, you, and I looked at him. He said, he's like, what's up? What you looking at? And I turned my head, and I seen like three other carlos get out, and like all these dudes got out the car. and I knew that I was outnumbered, so I walked away, started walking away, and then they circled me, and everybody had like a bottle, a bat, or something in their hand, and they was gonna rush me though, bro. I'm looking both ways, and some dude looked at me. He said he had his hood on his head. He said, "What's your name?" I said, "Mikey Ice," and he paused. He said, "Hey, hey, you know one dude that'll be at the community center." It was like, yo, cuz they'd be like, yo, that's him, that's him. And they said, everybody, they said, put your shit down. And everybody put down their shit, though, bro.
See, you know it, I know it. We used it. You know what I mean? We used it to get into clubs, to pass through hoods, to be into different
Mm-hmm.
towns and cities and their towns, trying to mac on their girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hip hop did too much for so much people. That's why it should be respected highly more, and it should be used more as a peace thing, and to get people to work together. And you know what hip hop, the type of energy that I remember that the hip hop elements, the real hip hop shit we used to provide, is the same fucking energy that built the pyramids in Giza.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For real. We got together and we started vibing high, bro. One time, I swear, man, we were in LA, and we were fucking ciphering hard. There were so many dope b-boys there. We were all hard, and there was no cameras around. You know what I mean? There was nobody recording shit, and we were going in, bro. We were going in. Everybody was on some genius shit, one after the other. Everyone was just topping each other and showing who they were. And I fucking had an enlightening moment, bro. After so many rounds, I was just watching. I was like, fuck, man. I seen all this energy good. I was like, that's exactly how the pyramids were made. I was like, that's exactly the energy that we had. There was no one was being stingy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was full out, like so dedicated to the dance floor. They were giving their lives. They were putting their lives on the line. You know what I mean? Their spines on the line. People probably left hurt. You know what I mean? Like needed some therapy after that session, because it was a raw, like all out session. Shit that was like, the camera not even allowed there. You know what I mean? Because it's only meant to be experienced, not looked at. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things like that. You know what I mean? That people don't understand what this is useful for. So like that gangbanging, evading gangbanging with break-in. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful concept, man. I mean, ain't nothing beautiful about a whole generation killing themselves over colors and streets they don't even own, that the banks own. And you know what I mean? Like, that was a ridiculous fucking concept. You know what I mean? So breaking to actually fucking beat that, we knew we had a powerful thing we were dealing with. Right?
I was super in love with it though, bro. I remember I got like a little T-shirt from Target that said Puma, and I got me a windbreaker, and I went down the street and got me some fat laces for 99 cents. That was it though, bro. Doing the Roxanne Shante, Roxanne, and like, and that's it though. And
You're right,
that was
brother.
my mission. And that was my mission though, Remind. It was just like from that day on until I ran into you guys. Like you said, I never skipped a beat. You know, I knew that it was out there, but I seen it start fading away though. You know what I'm saying? Until I heard about this thing called Graffiti Night, and they said you need to go to Modesto. I said Modesto. He said, yeah, there's a scene out there called Graffiti Night. He said that's where everybody be at.
Yeah.
And that was my first journey to Modesto.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's where we ran into each other all around. We ran into each other in San Jose, Modesto, fucking, you know what I mean? Like everywhere, Stockton. And so it's like, you know, and we were little kids. I was like, what, 13? You know what I'm saying? Fucking 13 years old. I don't know how, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how I got to a lot of the places, but I knew once I heard about them, I was like, I have to go, because I already knew. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would be stuck in Stockton gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? Or doing some shit. So I was always trying to get out. We were always trying to get out. You remember me, Tino and Jaime? We were always trying to get out and go get out of our hood, bro.
And you guys,
we knew.
did the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, I will cross you. And that's the thing to myself, like, I'm the one with the car. How did it get here?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, we love, bro. We love to go to these jams. We love to dance, man. And we were dancing like people don't understand how we had a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us was fatherless and motherless. You know what I'm saying? Like just walking the streets with each other, like We had to make a
Mm-hmm.
bond. You know what I mean? We had to make bonds, and brother, we danced because our life was were on the line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I encourage everyone to dance like your life is on the line. Live like your life is on the line. Like, man, we got to live radically, man. There's a lot of brainwash, a lot of deception, a lot of this through this media, a lot of this technology is tricknology is turning into tricknology. You know what I mean? A lot of the scene is turning into something that's it wasn't intended to be. So I'm
Yeah.
just telling y'all, get back to the essence, man. Get back to the love. You know what I mean? Quit competing with your brothers and sisters. Start building and manifesting with them instead of always trying to battle and prove you're better than them, prove you're more flexible than them, prove you're more, there's always this thing, and they got us going on a hamster wheel, yo, with these battles. It's ridiculous. They even make up crews right on the spot just to get them to battle because they kicked this donkey so many damn times. Like, I just want to see people building with each other. Like I said, look at the crews. They abolished all the crews. You don't see no crews representing nowhere.
Mm.
Not Rocksteady, not nobody, bro. It's all individuals. If you see someone representing from that crew, it's because they're individual. But you don't see crews representing with each other no more because of the competitions. They
Mm.
ran that thing too hard, bro, for what has been competitions for 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Straight competition, breaking. I'm better than I did more than you. I did it higher. I did it. And it's like, that's not building. That's
Mm.
only separation. That's only good. And then it's crazy too, because a lot of times I'll see where the students are fucking disrespecting and battling their teachers. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the way this goes. We don't beat up our jiu-jitsu fucking teacher. You know what I mean? We don't go over there and kick our kung fu master in the face. That's disrespectful, man. I mean, that's just there's just code that is unwritten and just is written in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of that. I see a lot of violation going down like that. People need to get back to like that pure love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they didn't got nothing. But I got it. I don't care where they take me, wherever they put me, Mike. I got it. It's built in. You got it. They can't take it from us. You know what I'm saying? And we got it to distribute. It's not just I don't got enough just for me. I got enough for the whole fucking planet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they can do whatever they want with breaking. They can sell whatever they need to sell. But I still got it. I didn't sell
I feel
mine.
the same way.
I
I
didn't
feel the
sell
same way.
mine. You got yours. You didn't sell. I'd rather have the land. You know what I mean? Give me the land. They can have that shit. Give me the land. And I still got the land, brother. It's still cultivated. There's still new moves cultivated. There's still new ideas, new creations, always being cultivated. It's right on. We're in the peak of our manhood, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's on, bro. The creative mind, it don't ever stop. It's
Yeah.
bro. And a lot of people don't understand, man. They need us as coaches and as teachers, but you know what I mean. A lot of other people, they want to put other people in the limelight, like in your light, brother. That's what I'm saying. You should be out there, and there should be support for your channel and your report on hip hop. The way you interview real b-boys and you keep it going like that. That's the original instructions, brother. They're not supporting you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got an Instagram page, but you know what I mean? It ain't too hard to have an Instagram page. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should be giving you your own show funding because you need funding for that. That's why we all doing this. This is the budget shit. You know what I'm saying? But you get a real podcast, brother, you be the leader in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah.
Your video podcast, not on this fake media shit, because this comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? And people, they're already going to hear, by the time they hear this and after they hear this, they're going to listen to about 10,000 different things after this. And before they go to sleep.
Right.
So the overflooding of media, so these things get passed on. You can tell somebody, oh, they blew up a factory today, and in 10 minutes it's old news. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Like, this knowledge is going to be old news in this platform. You know, there are people that record it and screen record the shit, but it's like, brother, your platform needs support in a good way. Honest, positive way. You know what I'm saying? From a good people that could help keep putting all of this good things out. You know what I mean? And good information about what the true essence of hip hop is, because the people in the Olympics need to be educated. They don't know nothing.
Oh.
The people in the industry world, they don't know nothing about what we got. You know what I mean? They need some education. And these people that they already picked are ball players, literally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're gonna go and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? That guy says. They ain't got their own opinion. They don't got their own word. They don't even got their own opinion, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I don't the scene as we know it is whack to me.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to enlighten human beings. Forget breaking, forget all of that. It's all about uplifting human beings. Forget hip hop, forget all of that. This is about a higher communication and a higher connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That they can name it and claim it, whatever. Go ahead. But we got it. So that's what I'm saying,
Right.
Mike. It's all love, brother. You should be supported. I'll support your thing. We could do that podcast together, the channel together, because, and and exit the, like, we're not a part of a scene. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about real, raw, beautiful truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And spreading health and wealth and telling people to take care of themselves and love themselves.
Somebody says save the podcast. I mean, save this live. It's gonna be saved though. That's the reason why I did it. So what's up, Tails? We got Tails on here. Me and Tails did a live though. And we was talking about the same thing me and you was talking about,
Yep.
and
Warriors. He's a good warrior out
yeah,
there, man.
though,
He's
yeah,
inspiring health and wealth into people too. That's what I'm saying. Like, brother's got balance. He inspiring balance in people's life. If you look at him, he's gonna be flexible, be in balance with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I love that, man. I love Tails. I love that brother, man. He's a good brother, man. Real good
yeah.
brother. Him, all those West Coast rocker old school dudes, they all cool. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like, most of them are cool. I like them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Other
right.
people's, you know what I mean? Some of them act funny.
Yeah,
One of them acts funny.
we talked about that though too as well though. So
I love
he appreciate.
energetic. I love, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother too, man. It's like, these brothers are real heads, real movement heads. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
out the box, man. Like, putting their life on the line. That's what I'm saying. I've seen too many people put their life on the line to take this shit lightly, bro.
I know.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah,
I
I
seen
know
it
what
too
you
much.
mean.
I seen it help too many people to take it lightly. I seen people get off drugs for this. I seen people become from alcoholics, become good people. I mean, not that anything wrong with drinking occasionally, but people going from something that was habitual to something that they're really they don't do at all no more. You know what I mean? And they focused and they on their path. Hip hop for health, breaking for health. If it ain't for health, it ain't for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm only alive today because of breaking gave me a lot. I mean, I'm alive for God, first of all, but God gave us breaking. Remember that. God gave us hip hop. God gave us the elements. He gave us the knowledge. He gave us the mentors, the leaders, and you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I just want to promote that, Mike. That's it.
Yeah.
Anybody else talking anything else, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a
Right.
part of no crew no more, bro. I ain't no crew. You know what I'm saying? That's all those days. That was given already. We already sacrificed everything. We gave that to the people to inspire those young men. Don't kill yourself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? For real. They understand that, man? That's what we're talking about. We're saying don't kill yourself. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Through this dance, this music, this vibration, this support through brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? They don't remember that? Brotherhood? Remember that shit?
I
Brotherhood.
still
Yeah.
do.
When all 12 of your brothers was all in a room and you guys was all building together. You guys was all talking about how to make yourselves better and what you've been through. And you guys become each other's therapists and you guys helped each other move on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what hip hop to me and the
Mm-hmm.
elements is about, man. It provides a healing environment. Not this fake one, yo. And I have to call them out, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I have to call them out because they spreading gang banging within this movement of healing and retribution. And hip hop and all that stuff started from truce. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
From a treaty, from gang violence. So it's beautiful that we carry on that tradition of not spreading this gang violence, this gangster mentality. And there are a lot of people from New York, you know what I mean, spreading still like it's some gang or something, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't feel that shit. I ain't from New York. I'm from Cali. You know what I'm saying? And the devastating effects that gangbanging had on my community, I don't promote that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Mm.
promote no type of gang banging at all. So, like, those cats who brought that shit into breaking, you know what I'm saying? and started wearing biker jackets and shit like they were from the fucking like they were the ones like they didn't even own a bike and shit, and they're trying to wear a biker jacket. I'm like, dude, get out of here, bro. Like, don't bring that shit up into this peaceful, loving environment. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're building. We're actually building something. We ain't tearing shit down. We ain't sabotaging. So a lot of those people, to me, they came in the scene like spit. You know what I mean? I see them like that, ruining a beautiful mural, a beautiful vision. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say one thing, because I talked about this one thing with my peoples, Joe. I want to say one thing, Mike. I want to tell the truth about a situation. And I want to tell everybody listening about a situation, about your mentors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this out, brother. When I first met Ken Swift and Mr. Wiggles and all of them and Popmaster Fable and shit, and I got to sit down with them and eat some food and be like, yo, that movie Beach Street changed my life. Like, that is one of the greatest movies ever in the world. Like, that shit is the bomb. Like, that last scene, you know what I'm saying? Hiroshima, the Philippines, get it, a kill machine. Like, yo, I was like blown. Like, I was in church. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I saw that whole movie and the way it played out to the end, and they came out, believe it, and all that shit. Yo, I'm in church. I'm at attention. I am so focused. I am so feeling. My heart blew wide open. I took in that information, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole hip hop, New York, the movement that just blasts out. And yeah, it was a movie, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit hit people in the heart. Just like Soul Train was just a show, but that shit hit some people in the heart where it was like, I'm going to be a Soul Train dancer. Like, you know what I mean? And dedicate and drop everything in their life to become the Soul Train dancer. So listen, I go up and I sit up with the Rocksteady crew and some of them members, and I start telling them about how this movie changed my life and how amazing it is. And you know, they really they were like this. They were like, oh, that movie sucked. I was like, what do you mean? Lee was fucking dope. Oh, he was a whack B-boy. He couldn't break. I was like, the fuck you talking about? Like, that's Lee from fucking B Street. Hit the fucking swipe 90. Suicide. Like, fuck you mean he's whack? Like, I didn't understand none of that shit. Like, oh, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like this. Oh, they were like that. They were like, I was like, dude. So I realized, bro, I'm never going to do that, bro. Never going to do that to people. I went over there and told them how fucking that movie changed my life, bro. And they're like,
I heard,
I was like, so
yeah, I heard a lot of people say that, but you're right though, bro. The beginning of the movie, my pops took me to the theater, sit down, and I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing Lee tying his Pumas. When I seen that, I was just like, it was like seeing Star Wars. And then when he did the backspin, and he went to the bridge.
Yes, bro, I still do that shit. Like, that's tribute. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean. Like, don't let your heroes, you know what I'm saying, fuck up your vibe. Like, and let you, because then after a while, I thought there was something wrong. Like, oh, why do I think that shit's fresh? He's whack. What's whack now? I don't know what's whack and what's good now. Like, you know what I mean? So it kind of threw me for a loop. And all the way to this day where I was thinking about the other day to be like, I'm a grown man now. I'm 40, you know, I'm going to be 45, 46 soon. So I'm like, I'm a grown man now. So different. I'm just maturing and I'm loving maturing. You know what I mean? I'm growing. So I was just like, damn, that's fucking crazy. How, like, I was a young kid. Like, I was only like 18 talking to them like that. You know what I mean? Like, and it kind of ruined my perception of breaking. Like, the battle scene, like the battle I watched probably 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Like, and so, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to learn, like, to watch out, y'all. Watch out on how these dudes are teaching you, because they're teaching you bitter. Like Key said, Key Lee, big ups. Yes, a lot of the OGs are bitter, and they're teaching that bitterness. Do you know what I'm saying? So that bitterness is gone in the scene, and it's made it like bitter. It don't, like I said, they need some good cooks up in there, man. The people they choosing as leaders are not leaders. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to be a young rebellious kid. You know what I'm saying? I was a juvenile delinquent. I know what's fresh in the streets and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of style elements was fresh because I made them fresh. I wouldn't let them hang around with me if they weren't fresh. For real. A lot of them were fucking fresh because I coached them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was the coach of the elements, bro. Really, when you look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told Donnie, do that to that to that to this. I was the one who was telling them that every single day for fucking years and years, for decades. People don't see that. And then when Crumbs don't got when he ain't around me, he ain't got his coach. Look at how he dances. You know what I'm saying? Tommy, I was like, Tommy, this, that, this. Jay, that, this. Tino, this, that, this. Dave, that to this to this. So it's like a lot of us were coaching, and I wasn't the only one. They were coaching me too. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm letting y'all know that a lot of y'all crew members, we need each other as coaches and things like that, because you guys think you could do it by yourself, and you're wrong. You need to amplify that energy. So that's the message I got to spread to your audience today, Mike.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Is to tell y'all, man, you know, trust yourself, brother. Fall in love with this. If you're in love with it, don't let no one tell you different. You know what I mean? Like, just be in love. And when you're in love, you're beautiful. You're strong. Your immune system is high. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't in love with someone, be in love with something. You know what I'm saying? And be in love. Be in that love and God's love. Love God first.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that love will translate. So you know what I mean? It ain't about, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about nothing. It ain't about the money. It ain't about that, because the money's gonna come, and y'all just don't have no faith. Who get desperate? You know what I'm saying?
Read the comments real quick.
Oh, they said Crumbs corny with no. Yeah, that's right, bro. You know what's up. People see it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they hate me, because I talk the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that these contests are whack, y'all, and they're making y'all whack too. They're making the whole scene whack. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I'd rather hire a crew to do a theater show than fucking go and battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, should do an exhibition of theater shows already. I'll give y'all some advice, because I know y'all creeping out there. Y'all want to fucking record this and show it to Cross One later and shit. You know what I'm saying? Show it to the Red Bull people. He's like, he's talking about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to show this. That's why I don't even show my face anymore. They're all fucking, you know what I mean? They all trying to hack our information, bro. They're trying to hack on how to dismantle us. So I'm just telling them, man, get these guys, stop battling. It's fucking corny. It looks whack. They could have showed breaking and hip hop and popping on such a whole nother level by now. And there's people that are greedy, man. I mean, the security guard's getting paid more than the dancer. Believe it.
That's true.
The ticket master is getting paid way more than the dancer. Believe it. Like, the fucking valet is getting paid more than the dancer. Bro, and they want to record it. So, you know what's up, man. You know what's up. I'm trying to give y'all upgrade. Don't let these people use and abuse your God-given talent. It's meant to change the world. It ain't meant to get you a little cash prize real quick, man. I learned that. Take it from me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just for getting the gig. It ain't just for that, man. It's for building good, positive energy with people. And people are valuable. We're the ones who make all this stuff. Value people and quit valuing all the other shit. You know what I mean? Quit valuing just their talents. Value that person, where the talent comes from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they quick to record your moves, bro, and exploit you real quick to get their channel big. You know what I'm saying? Quit letting these fucking punk ass channels exploit all these dancers and playing out, man. It should be rare. This is something that should be rare to watch and exclusive. It shouldn't be something that you just could scroll and fucking watch all the clips in the world. Like, this is too much. This is too powerful. Like I said, until these videos start coming with smell and wind, and you know what I mean, you ain't gonna get any of the essence of what it's truly doing for the person. Really true, and doing for, and also doing for the community where they're doing it, because you're spreading positive ions. You become a nuclear reactor that's spreading positive energy. And when you amplify with each other, man, you can fucking redeem a neighborhood, man. But they don't want to see it like this, bro. They just want to, you know, don't think, drink. You know what I'm saying? That's how they act. Don't think, drink. We just got to use your talents to push our, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Push their agenda, man. But we powerful Duracell batteries, bro. Whatever we power together. Look at things as energy. I tell y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your whole audience, bro. And like I said, let's do the show. Let's do the show, because we're gonna upgrade people. But you know, when you do things like that, they single you out, right? They want to go and
Mhm.
they'll go and tell you you're not telling the truth. Your truth won't be truth to them. They don't identify with the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So we gotta watch out. But I'm down to uplift those very few if there's a good reciprocal relationship in the love that is shown. I'm always down for that, bro. I'm
There is
always down for that.
though, bro. There is though. Like I know just from the comments that I'm reading, and I know from the response that when people see me in public, they get excited. They're like, "Hey, you and Remind though, you guys are, you're killing it right now though." And I'm like, "Thanks though, bro. What's your name?" And it's like a young, young b-boy. So there is an audience that do, respect what I do, and then there's the dark side though too. So I just choose to live my side. I choose to always be the light, like Common said. Like I am the light.
Word,
MC Light said it. I am the
word,
light.
word. Yo, Jesse, what's up? See, real brothers like that, no? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Jesse know how to dance, bro. He get in that trance when he goes into that b-boy dance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So it's
yeah.
like certain people like that, like sub four. You know what I mean? Like Manny, like these guys. That's why I love these real bro. We connect on a higher level. Like I said, we don't really need to talk too much. It's just we
Hmm.
be about it. We're when we're around each other, we amplify. We affirm each other that breaking is the shit. Like, yeah, breaking is where it's at. Breaking is where it's at. Yo, that's it. I'm still there. You're still there. We're still there. They're not there anymore, bro. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Breaking is where it's at. You know what I mean? Like
What
that's,
is that? Yeah, you're right.
you know what I mean? That's it. That's how I interpret it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like that's my vibe. That's always my vibe. I'm always on this vibe, bro. Everywhere I go. If I'm hammering a nail, I'm still on that vibe. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like I got enlightened, bro. That's what they can't take away from me. They can't take that away from you. We got down, bro, and we touched those spots that a lot of people don't go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
For real. And when if they haven't been there, then they can't tell me nothing. And I
Mm.
know them fake ass fuckers ain't been there, bro. I saw them. They were too scared to get their shoes scuffed. They had too much pomade in their hair, bro. They weren't getting down. You know what I'm saying? Like we was getting down, bro. We was in there. We was fucking silver surfing the ethers of possibilities and touching things that people haven't touched yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
before they were hitting 90s the way they hit them now. You know what I mean? One night we were hit with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like one night, motherfuckers did 50 halos. Like one night, like you know what I'm saying? Like one time, it happened one time, and that shit changed your life. I'm telling you, when you're young and you hit fucking 1090s in a row, because you were trying to commit suicide, right? Like you was going for it. You was all or nothing, right? So you didn't know whether
Yeah.
you were coming down right. You didn't know whether when you took off, if you did it right. You just gave yourself fully to the move. That's some shit they can't record. That's some shit that ain't gonna
Mm.
happen at a contest. That was between the brethren. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Only certain people were there. So it's like that's for that time. You know what I mean? But through that time, bro, I tell you what, that shit is enlightening. When you hit a move you never hit before, and you just gave yourself to faith, and then you just ended up in something, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you just made everyone have an orgasm." That's the best shit, man. You made everyone that was feeling down feel good. You heard them
Yeah.
react. They were like, "Oh." That was the shit. That was the best feeling in the world to me when I was young. I was like, oh, I just want to make people feel good like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to make them like I heard how they react. I heard how my cousin and my uncle react when I did the head spins. You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
heard the yell. I heard the oh. So that's orgasmic, bro. So that's a great feeling that we got that we can pull from jamming for people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna
Hmm.
tell y'all this one more thing, man. I gotta get out of here. Yo,
Okay.
is that I want you to feel what I feel. And you know what I'm saying? When I seen these younger cats coming up when they were young, you know what I'm saying? They're adults now. They think they're the leaders of the new school, but they're not. But I remember when they were whack. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they were super whack. They didn't know how to hold rhythm. They didn't know nothing. But they were trying hard. You know what I mean? And I bigged them
Hmm.
up. And you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those people, they got put some good lessons. You know what I'm saying? They got some really amazing lessons from people to go out there and find these good feelings. Check it out, bro. I experienced myself, and once I experienced this, I wanted the world to experience it. I want all my friends that were depressed and stressed to experience it. Yo, did a Jam on the Groove. We was in Paris. We rocked the Magador Theater for a month. We got a standing ovation every night. You know what I'm saying? We did 8 shows a week. You know what I'm saying? 2 matinees. We was going. We was vibing. We was building with each other. The Rocksteady crew, Rhythm Technicians, Adesala, Doc, Zulu, Gremlin, Maurizio. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Wiggles, Ken Swift, Honey Rockwell. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Twist. Like the dopest fucking dancers, right? And I'm on the stage, and at the end, we're doing a standing ovation, and we all have our hands raised. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the whole opera theater, packed, sold out, standing up. Oh my God. They were screaming for us. They were loving us, bro. They loved us. And I remember feeling that feeling like, oh my God, like what? I kind of was scared because I was like, am I ever going to feel anything this good again? I had my hand raised. I was in victory, brother. We were all in victory together. We all raised our hands amongst all these people, and they all fucking stood. And we were in a foreign country, bro. And we changed people's lives. A lot of people became dancers after that show in Paris. A lot of the Wanted crew, not that they weren't dancers, but they really start pursuing dance. You know what I mean? And you see now their shit became like amazing. Like Wanted crew is like fucking amazing, you know?
Bobby's son.
Yeah, all of them sons. You know what I'm saying? I love all of them Wanted people, man. And I love Paris. So anyways, I felt that feeling, bro. I felt that feeling. And I wanted all my friends to feel that too. I said, okay, I'm going to get everybody on a theater show. We got to feel this shit together. Style Elements. I want my brother right next to me. I want everybody to feel this. So that's what my mission became, brother. I was trying to, because it elevated me to a level where I was like, man, I just got to elevate everybody else because I already felt it. I already been there. Come on, what more am I going to achieve than that, bro? So when it comes to breaking, I'm on stage with the Rocks. I'm on stage with Mr. Wiggles, I told you, Maurizio. I'm on stage with these dudes getting a standing ovation. I've already been to the top of this B-boy shit, bro. I already been to the top of the mountain, and it wasn't a contest. It wasn't, and I won championships. So I'm like, I already did that. But what I really want to do is provide the opportunity where young men and young women who are hopeless, ghetto, you know what I mean, going through poverty and everything, to get that feeling.
Yeah.
So they can understand that they're wealthy. You know what I mean? You feel wealthy, bro. You feel like 100. You feel like the best. And that's like, I mean, I felt guilty because I was like, man, you ain't never felt the best before. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around my you ain't never know what it feels like to feel the best, huh? So I want my peoples to feel like they're the best too, bro. I wasn't stingy with that shit. So that's what the whole Style Elements crew was about, bro. I was trying to big up my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them that feeling of feeling like they the best too, bro. With love. So I'm saying the kind of love that I'm receiving on your thing and people asking about me, that's the love. I can remember the love I gave. And then now I can receive it. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, Mike, for putting me on, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't talking to people out there. I'm only talking to certain people because they don't deserve it, bro. They don't deserve the upgrades and the advancements because what they're going to do with it is solicit it and turn it into something else. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this is sacred now. Got to protect this ill shit. You know what I mean? This dope vibe.
Yeah. Okay, Ariston, thank you for your time, though, brother, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to keep you activated. You know, I've been doing it for 30 years, and I'm going to do it another 30.
Hey, brother, we don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop because we are infinite beings. You know what I'm saying? So none of this shit stops. Let's get prepared for forever, man.
Okay.
Word up. In the name of Jesus. God bless everybody out there, man. God bless all of y'all. You know what I mean? Peace. Stay strong. Health and wealth. One love.
All right. Peace.